Good morning. It is a balmy February 15th, 2025. I am in Steamboat Springs and I'm going to go ice fishing for the first time in my life. I hired a guy, his name is Ryan, Yampa Valley Anglers, and I am going to Stagecoach State Park to go fishing. I am really looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what happens. I gotta tell you, the drive here, it's a harrowing experience. It's been snowing, should only take about 45 minutes. It's been taking me like an hour and a half. Yesterday, driving to Steamboat with my family for this vacation trip, usually takes about 4 hours, and it took us almost 8 hours to get here. So, I'm almost there. Really looking forward to getting out of this truck. So hey, this is Ryan. Hopefully you can hear us with the new GoPro, and we're gonna go to the hut, and I'm gonna stand on back of this.
Do it!
And we're gonna do this.
Go.
Woo! We are here.
Huh?
We are here.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Come on in. Check out the shack.
Let's check it out.
This is Mark's shack.
Wow. Okay.
First time ice fishing, buddy. Doesn't get better than this.
Nice.
Yeah.
There it is. Got a bunch of holes.
On your left.
What's the big screen for?
The aqua view for the fish, so you can see the fish while they're biting your stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
There we go. Kind of kick your feet off a little bit.
Okay.
Come on in.
That's it.
This is it.
A few holes. All right. I guess I'll get set up. I'm here, set up in the shack. I am ready to go ice fishing. I'm just waiting for Ryan to come in. He's helping out some other people. He has two of these really awesome shacks. It has a heater in it, there's lights, there's a big screen TV with a camera that's in the water that's going to show the fish and when the fish come swim and get the bait. So pretty cool stuff. I'm really looking forward to it. We're gonna get set up in just a minute to go fishing. Hey, so I am here with Ryan with Yampa Valley Anglers. This is his hut. He has two of them. They are really nice. And he's getting us set up right now. So tell me a little about how we're gonna fish, what we're using to fish with, and what kind of fish can we expect here at Stagecoach State Park?
Hey, yeah. Today, we're fishing the shack. We're fishing about 15 feet of water. We're going to be targeting rainbow trout and hopefully a pike maybe come through. As bait today, I have some Berkeley power crawdad and a power jig, and I'm tipping them both with a little bit of worm on the back end, so they can have some action down there. And we are fishing 6-pound tests with a Berkeley LEX ice light rod, and not a lot of people double jig rig, but eye to eye with the power crawdad on the bottom seems to be work good for me. Yeah, so that's what we're working with, and I'm gonna put this sucker down.
We're gonna do these two holes right here, if that's okay.
Sure.
Great.
Gonna put this one down here and see if it comes up on the screen here for us. We've had a lot of nice fish rolling through. the past hour that I saw in the other hut. So we're gonna, hopefully this thing will pop up on the screen. Usually this one.
There it is.
So,
there it is.
We're over in the corner. I just have to adjust the camera slightly. Oh, look, the crawdad wants it. I don't feel like catching the crawdad, but they're all down there. Oh, see that little sucker? Call them down to freshwater lobsters. But we don't have a lot of penetrating light coming through the ice today because we have a storm going on outside. So it's just not as clear as I'd like it to be, but still pretty visible. So you can see it on the screen.
Yep.
Pretty good. It's gonna stop in the middle for me, I feel, this time. Ooh, that crawdad wants it, but I don't feel like catching them. Those are high source of protein for fish in this lake, those crawdads. That's why we have state record pike here. And we have monster rainbows. You'll see occasional brown trout. You'll see occasional smallmouth. We are seeing more and more walleye over the past 3 years. They're going to be typically, there's a fish coming in. They're going to typically be around 50 feet or deeper, those walleye. We're fishing here down at the inlet, closer where the Yampa River comes into Stagecoach, and we're fishing at 15 feet. And we're targeting a lot more pre-spawn trout that are coming in and about to get ready to spawn up the Yampa River. And that's why we're down in this particular zone.
I see.
But yeah, ice fish, you gotta wait till they come to you. Sometimes we like to do the stand free method where we're not jigging at all, just kind of staying still, using rod holders. When it's really cold, that's when we typically get more bites, when they're just sitting still. Or we do the jig method where, we're letting that thing do a long fall all the way back down to the bottom. Nice and slow. This one's got the double jig rig, so. But yeah.
Nice.
That's it. Typical ice fishing as far as what we do out here.
So as far as this hut is concerned, so we have heat.
Oh yeah.
That beautiful TV, we got some windows.
Yeah.
It's really nice and comfortable. It doesn't really get any better than this type of hut.
No, there's not many guys in Colorado that have these huts because of our slush factor. We have so much slush and insulation for these lakes that it's not a lot of cold, super cold, wind-blown ice, where people can drive their cars on. So it makes it a little more difficult to move these huts around. To have them, you can't just move them everywhere. But we've had these huts here for like 2 weeks, and they've been really good to us as far as the.
Okay. So since I have a license for 2 poles, we can drop another.
Yeah.
Rod in. Great. Okay. So.
I would definitely drop it in this hole though. I'm right over to eat it. Like the natural fall. Oh, and so Mark, whenever we get a bite, and again, it's kind of hard to see, but you want your rod tip down at the bottom tight, like line tight to where you're feeling the control.
Sure.
That way, when you get a bite and you're seeing it, you can have your setting point is from here to here, and you're over the hole, right? You're not like this reeling. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I want to be like right here.
Okay. I'll put this back in. Okay, I just saw a fish swim by. I mean, they're playing with the bait, but just waiting. Now, for me, Mark, if I see one coming, like out, and you want to land one of these fish, I grab this rod right away and have it in your hand, Okay.
and be ready to set the hook. But like bring that back over to you, yep. And right about there, maybe take a reel. Let's just use it. Take 2 reels forward. Keep reel right about there. Stop. Now bring your rod tip down. So right there, look how low your rod tip is, and look where you are on the screen, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So now you're going to be like, now you're cocked.
Yeah.
Right? Boom. That's going to be able to make you get a fish a lot faster.
Okay.
Now, if they're coming around and we want to jig a little bit, just bring that thing up and let it fall all the way back down to where your point is, your rod tip is now. Try, jig it once. Jig it up. Like do a slow jig. Just slowly bring it up and then let it fall down.
There we go.
And perfect. Just like that. Now, if see how close to the bottom? Now, if you want a little bit lower with your rod tip, you'd like almost to the bottom.
Oh,
so you have that one bouncing up, and then falling back down. But I'm always kind of keeping that rod tip over the hole so the line falls down in the same pattern.
Got it.
And if you put that rod down, like just where that's landing or you're stopping there, that's where you should be in the rod holder, if that makes sense.
Try to put it back in the rod holder?
I would, yeah, for right now, just for a minute until we come back around. You start seeing them come around, just pick that thing up, do the same thing, you're set, kind of perfect. Now you're up a little high at the moment. So,
Right.
yep, just like that, dude. Perfect.
Do I need to?
No, do that.
Okay.
Key down.
There's a lot of.
So you can just barely see that top one, and that bottom one's barely touching the bottom. There you go. Perfect.
So how many of you people go out ice fishing, and what do you think about it? Do you like sitting in a little shed like this, or do you like summertime fishing, where you get to see a lot of beautiful views and scenery? Did I scare it? Here's one coming. Dun-um. Dun-um. Ryan is back. We gotta. There's one swimming around. I think I scared it when I picked up the pole. Oh, got him. Got him. Oh, and he came off.
Lift, right?
Lift.
Lift up more. As he's coming up, don't put your rod tip down so far. Bring that thing up so it keeps that constant pressure on him.
Okay.
Not bad, not bad. He almost...
All right, I got excited.
Okay, looks good.
He was there, so how deep are we?
15 and a half feet.
15 and a half feet, so I don't have too far to reel in.
No.
Oh, I'm
All about the
so
hook
excited.
All about the upset.
So there's like 5 people fishing on the other side, and there's like a buffet of bait. So I think if I was a fish, I'd go over there. They've caught like a dozen fish so far.
Come on.
So I see them swimming, and they're swimming over there. So I'm gonna use the cliche expression, you know, it's not called catching, it's called fishing, but Ryan with Yampa Valley Anglers, he is really awesome. And it's such a nice setup here. Got this beautiful TV that we're watching the fish swim by, but I do highly recommend giving Ryan a shot if you want to ever go ice fishing around Steamboat. Here he's going. He's wanting something.
Come on, dude.
Come on, buddy. Come on back here. Come to mama. Okay. Got him in. Got a fish.
Oh!
Check that out. Caught a fish. I don't have my one camera on, but...
It's alright.
Alright, got one.
Got one.
Check that out.
This is what we're talking about, people. Took us a minute, but nice little rainbow.
Yep.
Nice job, man.
That's... There he is.
There he is. Anything else?
Alright.
Coming from the screen.
Alright, let's toss him back in.
Okay, good.
See you later, buddy. Well, we've been here in this shack for about 4 hours now. Seen a lot of fish swim by the screen. They're just not really hungry right now. But, yeah, I gotta say, Ryan is a really great guy with the Yampa Valley Anglers. Really great tour guide. And the hut, I think the hut is awesome. It was heated, he had snacks, he had drinks, everything was perfect. But he can't help if the fish are gonna bite or if they're not gonna bite, right? So that concludes this video for my first time ice fishing. Thanks so much for watching, I really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe, like, and ring that bell for future notifications. Next week, I'm going to be in Florida. So hopefully I'll have a little bit more luck surf fishing. See you there.